retro review. Everybody liked Galvatron so much, and I realized I've had this guy for over a year now, and I haven't done a review of him. I thought I had when I got him, and no. So here's a look at Beast Wars' second LIO Convoy. He is, like I said, counterpart to Galvatron. He is a lion. When I bought him, I got him cheap, but he didn't have his missiles, which didn't bother me that much because his missiles are like super long and they look silly. You could store them in his main. But other than that, here he is. And he's a lion. He's a posable lion. You can kind of move him a little bit. He's got a cool little chompa, how you doing? I'm a lion gimmick. You can also, he's also got some flip-out attack claws here in his, you squeeze them past a certain point and they'll pop out on a spring. So when he's leaping at you with the claws, you can use him in robot mode as well. And then he's got a spinning main gimmick. Well, that doesn't help. It comes unpegged in here. Let me peg his arm back in. But if you get his legs out of the way, you can open up 4 panels on his mane here. And then push this button. And much like Galvatron's drill, he can attack you with his mane. Okay. Also, his head can spin around for no apparent reason. Like he's the Exorcist. He's going to spit out pea soup. He's just going to go like, blah, blah. The power of Christ compels you. Anyway, also you can flip up. If you have this open, you can push this little button and flip open those cannons over his mane. If I had the missiles, they'd go in there. So he's an armed lion. To transform him into robot mode from here, you just kind of saw most of it. Unpeg his arms from inside the mane. Bring this whole chest piece down. Open up this piece like this. The legs actually just become the robot legs. You just straighten those out. Flip his paw forward. Flip his heel out. Rotate the leg around here at the thigh swivel to give him his knees. And then rotate the foot back around. He keeps the lion feet as his legs. You just want to basically rotate it so that knee comes forward. So this comes up. This whole back assembly. Rotate it. Stand him up and we'll move the camera up here. Let me get this going here. Whoop. What do you think? Should I leave that in or cut it out? Leave it in?
Yeah.
We'll see. Maybe we'll cut it out. I don't know. Alright, so this piece comes up and slides down. Actually, before you do that, open up the side panel, flip his head up and out, close the side panel, bring this down, and then the arms, the chest piece comes up, the arms slot back into here, and then this whole piece can kind of lock down. You can see the slots for them. This whole piece can slide down and lock everything together, supposedly. There we go. Click it into place. This little hump just kind of goes on the side of his head. Flip his tail up, fold his tail down. Cannons flip up. Get him standing here. You still giggling about that? And again, these main pieces can flip forward, and they've got missile launchers in there. Although, again, ridiculously huge missiles. Yeah, he has no wrist swivel. And now these pieces, again, you can fold these forward underneath his arm and flip the blades out so he can use them in robot mode. I like to just kind of fold them up and store them on the back of his arm. Just for the sake of it. Just to get him out of the way. He does have a little opening panel here on his chest to show off his version of the Matrix. And a little rub sign. Oh, that actually works. Look at that. Inside of his panel there. A lot of times after several years, those things don't work anymore. Let's get him standing upright. And there's LIO Convoy. He's a lion convoy. He's got a head swivel. It just swivels. It's not on a ball joint. You can flip this up and out like that, but this kind of helps cover the gap in between his head. There like that. He's got ball jointed shoulders. He's got a ball joint right here above the elbow. He's got hinge elbows, which actually works as a bicep swivel. hinge elbows, and again, his wrist action that way, but no wrist swivel. He does have a waist swivel. He's got universal hips. He's got a thigh swivel, dual hinge knees, and then an ankle swivel. No ankle tilt, but it does swivel at the ankle, as well as you can get a pretty decent range of motion out of these pieces to support him. So yeah, he's a good counterpart to Galvatron. I should have brought Galvatron in to show him off next to him, but since we just saw that in the Galvatron video, I don't feel too bad about it. Again, no missiles, but I don't really care for the missiles anyway. So there's a cool little LIO Convoy leader of the Beast Wars 2nd Cybertrons. There you go. Retro review of LIO Convoy.